I declare the commencement of the ceremony for the conferment of degrees, session 6.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, I present candidates for the award of the full-time and part-time Bachelor of Business with Honors in Accounting as listed in the Convocation Program booklet.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I admit every candidate to the full-time and part-time Bachelor of Business with Honors in Accounting as listed in the Convocation Program booklet.
Agnes Ng Li Yen. Alan Yu Wee Kien. Ang Pei Kim. Angie Chong Mei Ying. Chai Tek Ning. Chan Yi Teng. Chiam Cheng Teng. Zheng Jinghui. Chong Ai Na with distinction. Chong Kai Leng. Chong Suyet Yi. Chong Wan Xiang. Fong Seng Ping. Fong Wei Chen with distinction. Gayatri Chandrasekharan. Grace Chao Wan Yi. He Meng Fong. Hezron Hemondra Henry David Sinivasagam. Ho Hui Leng. Ho Yan Sam. Jasmina Marzuki. Chong Chun Seong, Ko Bun Kiat, Ko Chin Mei, Komala Narayanasamy, Kwan Lee Lee, Lai Fei Yin, Lam Mei Teng, Lee Mei Mei, Lee Sai Suang, Lee Siu Kim with distinction, Lee Xue Ni, Liu Pei Pei, Liu Choi Fong, Liu Min Yi, Lim Sai Kyu with distinction, Lim Ka Chi, Lo Hui Chong, Monica Wong Mei Si, Mumtaz Nisha Said Ahmed, Naimah Abdul Rashid, Nam Pek Kwan with distinction, Ng Pui Si, Ng Ching Mei, Ng Siu Leng, Ong Gyok Lee, Ong Li Chi, Ong Xiang Neng, Punida Mudiandi, Kwa Ken Lun with distinction, Rani Ravi, Sandanasamy Selvaraj, Sarada Devi Subramaniam, Saw Tien Lee, Susan To Siu Cheng, Tan Chin Hun, Tan Chui Bun, Tan Mei Chia, Tan Pei Pei, Tan Siu Hyang, Ki Siok Fang, Tê Hui Ka, Tê Siu Yuan, Wong Po Vui, Wong Mei Peng, Wong Weng Cheong, Yap Chin Hui, Yap Li Peng, Yap Pek Lien, Chan Yao Hui,
Well, finally, congratulations.
Chia Kai Yang,
Congratulations.
Zhao Pai Guan,
Hi, congrats.
Fan Yin Wen, Keshika Harinam K. Harinam, Li Ka Wei with distinction,
Congrats.
Liu Le Peng,
Hi.
Mui Ka Ho with distinction, Nur Raihan Abdul Ramesh, Ruben Vasudevan with distinction,
Congratulations.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, I present candidates for the award of the Bachelor of Business with Honors in Entrepreneurship and Small Business Management as listed in the Convocation Program booklet.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I admit every candidate to the Bachelor of Business with Honors in Entrepreneurship and Small Business Management, as listed in the Convocation Program booklet.
Lau Guan Si, Li Zhuyuan,
Professor Dr. Zoraini Watiabas, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and Educational Technology, Wawasan Open University. Professor Dr. David Ngo Chek Ling, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research and Outreach. Mr. Yong Sek Kyong, Chief Operating Officer. Dr. Andy Liu Tek Kui, Registrar of the University. Invited guests and graduates and family members, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure to welcome all of you to this afternoon's convocation ceremony, an occasion in which we acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of our latest batch of graduates in Wawasan Open University. Indeed, a graduation ceremony is the most significant and meaningful occasion in the university's calendar, especially for our graduates. And I would like to extend a very special welcome to the graduates who are here today. It is because of you that we are gathered here today. And I also warmly welcome the parents, family, friends, and graduates and colleagues who have joined us on this memorable occasion. I congratulate our graduates for having successfully completed their studies in Wawasan Open University. My congratulations go also to the family members as well. Their support must have contributed to the success of their loved ones who are here sitting with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, Wawasan Open University has produced a total of 688 fresh graduates this year. And this number includes the 40 younger graduates from the full-time on-campus learning programs who received their bachelor degrees in management, accounting, and banking and finance today. The remaining 648 graduates come from our part-time open distance learning programs, 446 of them from the undergraduate programs, and 202 from the postgraduate programs. Now, with the 688 graduates this year, the university would thus have produced a total of 3,097 graduates since the first convocation in 2010. In session 5 this morning, 97 graduates were conferred the Bachelor of Business with Honors degree in management, comprising 71 from the part-time ODL mode of study and 26 from the full-time on-campus learning. And in this very session, we have just witnessed 101 graduates receiving their scrolls out of the total of 301 graduates from the various undergraduate programs offered by the School of Business and Administration. The final session later today will see the graduation of the remaining 103 graduates at the undergraduate level from the same school. Ladies and gentlemen, We are all united today by a shared sense of pride and achievement. And as we rejoice, let me now share with you a brief account of WOU's progress and achievements over the past 12 months. WOU currently offers a total of 57 academic programs ranging from graduate certificate to PhD in disciplines like accounting, management, logistics, marketing, construction management, electronics, telecommunications, multimedia design, English studies, liberal studies, psychology, and early childhood as well as primary education. And out of these 57 MQA approved programs, 44 have received full accreditation status from the Malaysian Qualification Agency. The remaining programs will complete the full accreditation process at the appropriate time. And as I have mentioned earlier, around 3,000 graduates have emerged from these 44 fully accredited programs over the past 8 years. The university has continued to grow both in terms of student population and reputation in teaching and learning. And since opening its doors to students' intake in January 2007, WOU has been striving incessantly to reach a larger segment of the population with its offer of affordable courses. And to date, more than 20,000 students have experienced the flexible learning opportunities provided by this university. And we have an average of about 5,000 active part-time students taking our open and distance learning courses every semester. At the same time, some 250 younger students are also studying full-time in Wawasan, pursuing their undergraduate degree programs since even 2013. Students of WOU are well supported by the university's online learning management system, digital library, tutorials, and counseling service. And both in the main campus in Penang, as well as in the 5 regional study centers, one each in Penang, Ipoh, Kuala Lumpur, Johor Bahru, and Kuching. And we also have 2 regional support centers in Bandar Utama and Klang to cater to learners in the Klang Valley. And I am delighted to report that this year, the Ministry of Higher Education has approved the setting up of 3 more WOU learning centers in SE College, Alostar, Kedah, PSDC in Penang, and Stratford International College in Penang, in Butterworth. And next year, WOU will be establishing another regional center in Kota Kinabalu to provide Sabahans the opportunity to pursue tertiary education, including postgraduate studies. Ladies and gentlemen, WOU introduced the Diploma in Early Childhood Education program in January this year to provide part-time study opportunities to untrained teachers in preschools and child care centers to obtain a minimum diploma qualification. And this is in accordance with the latest ruling imposed by the Ministry of Education that by 2020, all preschool teachers must possess at least a diploma in early childhood education before they are allowed to teach. WOU has also been offering the postgraduate Commonwealth Executive MBA program to part-time adult learners since 2008. And since January this year, the same program is also offered as a fully online program, complete with online tutorials and learner support services. And we intend to roll out 2 new part-time study programs next year also. And these are the Bachelor of Arts with Honors in Counseling and the Master of Arts in Psychology. Now, on the technology front, ever since its establishment in 2006, WOU has recognized and embraced information communication technology, or ICT. using ICT to deliver its teaching and learning support services to students. And we now today know that the fourth industrial revolution, or Industry 4.0, is already upon us, influencing the way we look, believe, and work. And indeed, new technology drivers and emerging innovations are currently disrupting the work environment of many industries. And these include the education delivery service industry that we are in. The prediction is that this fourth industrial revolution will see many routine jobs disappear, just as many more new jobs are created. It stands to reason, therefore, that with the emergence of new industries, new demands for specialization and degrees will emerge. By then, the most popular degrees will be those that train graduates for work in these emerging industries. And because of this, WOU must constantly keep pace with changes in the job market and lead curriculum change. And we have to design or redesign curriculum programs and courses that offer skill sets required by employers. These include soft skills that make graduates more likely to gain employment and be successful in their chosen occupations, which will of course benefit themselves, the workforce, the community, and ultimately the economy. Transferable employability skills will always be sought after by employers. And hence, if we do not keep our core curriculum relevant to the changing demands of the job market and industries, I'm afraid this university will struggle to grow its reputation and remain an attractive place to study. So, what comes immediately to mind is the need to work closely with industry partners to collectively plan and develop new degree programs, more structured student internship programs with industry, and professional training courses that truly fulfill the human resource needs of industries. And this need has never been more crucial or pressing than now. The university will continue to engage with academia, industry, and society by organizing dialogues, public talks, and seminars to educate and create greater public awareness. For example, the university had organized a 2-day roundtable on emerging trends of technologies in supply chain management in collaboration with PSTC. And this was attended by industry experts and SCM practitioners. We had also organized an academia industry dialogue participated by some 50 representatives from the industry and academia to brainstorm on the technology drivers and challenges for the higher education sector. Our own Center for Professional Development and Continuing Education will continue to play important parts in providing on-demand, customized courses and work skills training to corporate companies and organizations. As WOU is an approved training provider under the Human Resource Development Fund Scheme, HRDF, of the Ministry of Human Resources, the training charges incurred by the trainees are actually claimable by the companies they work in. Now, on the international front, the university continues to receive delegations from overseas, many of them very keen to collaborate with WOU in the area of open distance learning. For instance, we are currently in discussion with Lübeck University of Applied Sciences, Germany, and another NGO in Europe, namely Kiron University, to jointly develop courses for online delivery to students, including refugees in Southeast Asia. Another example, the University of Mauritius and Botswana University of Distance and Open Learning are already using the course materials developed by Wawasan Open University for selected subjects in their universities. In line with WOU's mission to expand learning opportunities, we are intensifying efforts to forge smart education partnership with more local and multinational cooperation. And so far, more than 200 private sector companies in the country have entered into educational partnership with WOU to encourage their employees to pursue higher academic qualifications in WOU. And early this year, WOU signed a memorandum of understanding with the Tan Chong Group to take advantage of WOU's corporate education partnership program to strengthen the development of the knowledge and skills of their workforce. And we had previously done the same with Perodua by customizing a special MQA-approved graduate diploma program for its employees in the sales and marketing department. A number of Perodua employees have already graduated from this program since 2015. Now, on the research front, given that research is an important indicator of the stature of a university, WOU, through its own Institute for Research and Innovation, IRI, has over the years been funding research projects of its academic staff. The aim is to grow the R&D profile of the university. And so far, IRI has approved research funding for a total of 23 small projects amounting to about $500,000 ringgit. Such investment will, of course, continue to happen, promoting research within the university. At the same time, our academic staff has also been encouraged to apply for external research grants from sources like the Ministry of Higher Education's Fundamental Research Grant Scheme. It is appropriate at this point to commend our academics for winning 2 silver medals in the Best Papers category at the recently concluded 31st Annual Conference of the Asian Association of Open Universities, held in Jogja, Indonesia in September this year. And more recently, at the conference on redesigning assessment for holistic learning, organized by University Malaya and the Ministry of Higher Education, which has just concluded 4 days ago, 2 presentations from WOU in the form of a poster and a video poster about holistic student assessment also won another 2 silver medals. Ladies and gentlemen, the culture of service excellence must permeate the very fabric of a university. And at WOU, we have recently re-examined our customer service practices, coming out with a renewed client service charter, complete with a series of training workshops to provide a better understanding of good customer service among our own employees. The aim is to reaffirm our commitment towards delivering services that are respectful, accurate, and prompt to one another as colleagues within the university, and more importantly, to existing and prospective customers, in particular, students. All these years, WOU has not neglected its corporate social responsibility. The university will continue to engage with other members of the larger community to offer our expertise, time, and other forms of assistance as part of our corporate social responsibility. As had been going on for the last 10 years, WOU will continue to support and sponsor the Relay for Life Penang annual event. And a team from WOU has been participating in this walkathon event ever since 2007. Besides this, our part-time and full-time students have been active in community work through the organizing of blood donation campaigns in support of government hospitals, waste recycling projects, and fundraising for welfare organizations as part of their co-curriculum projects. And the university has since its beginnings been offering scholarships to needy students. And here, the university is ever thankful to the donors and Wawasan Education Foundation for the financial assistance extended to our students. The university as a not-for-profit institution, spends close to 1 million ringgit every year on scholarship. And many graduates, some of them are sitting here in the hall this afternoon, have benefited immensely from the WEF support. And to date, the foundation has disbursed about 9 million ringgits to no less than 11,000 deserving part-time and full-time students in the form of study grants, Chancellor's Merit Scholarship, and bursary awards. Ladies and gentlemen, the university has entered its 11th year of operations, and it would not be out of place to say that WOU owes its current standing to its close adherence to stringent quality assurance policies and SOPs. And equally important, the dedication and hard work put in by all staff members, students, and top management stakeholders in the WOU community. And today, I'm proud to say that WOU has a great team of very dedicated people on board, ranging from experienced business-savvy professionals, professors, senior academics who sit in our university boards, senate, and executive management committees, to the dedicated academics in the 4 schools that we have, administration staff in the main campus, as well as those at the regional centers. And not forgetting, of course, the hardworking students and alumni as well. Altogether, these people have shaped WOU into what it is today. And together, I'm confident that they'll continue to form the foundation to our future success. And to all of you, I offer my salutations and congratulations. And I am privileged to have had the honor of working with all of you in leading this university. The university is, of course, progressing steadily on track, moving ahead while keeping in close watch on its finances, ever mindful of the important need to maintain financial sustainability and organizational agility at all times. And I am confident that whatever new efforts put in by the present leadership will continue to be pursued. Ladies and gentlemen, I have left the most important part of my speech to last, and it concerns you, our graduates. To every graduate in this hall, I commend you once again for your fine accomplishments. You have met the very high standards imposed by this university. And today is your day, a day to remember, to celebrate, and cherish. We share your joy, and I hope you will at all times act as good ambassadors of WOU Open University, especially at your workplace. For the quality of a university is often measured by the performance of graduates in their jobs. The spirit of WOU should continue to live on well after your graduation, and I hope that all of you will become active members of the WOU Alumni Association and get involved in its activities. As alumni, you can still continue to play an important role in the life of the university, for instance, by volunteering your time to provide career insights for students or assist in student recruitment and their orientation. You can help the association to reach out to assist present and future students in their education in the form of financial support and fundraising. And of course, as ambassadors of WOU, sometimes simply by speaking well of the university and providing word-of-mouth endorsements are actions that are appreciated by us, because such action will enhance the visibility of the university. Be proud of what you have achieved and do continue in your journey of lifelong learning. Don't lose that curiosity. Once again, do stay in touch and play an influential role in the development and vitality of this university. And I offer my very best wishes for your future success and happiness. I wish to conclude by once again thanking all invited guests and family members of our graduates. Thank you for being here and sharing this momentous occasion with us. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy the day. I declare the ceremony for the conferment of degrees, session 6, closed.